I'm telling you, if the soup comes clear, they're gonna serve you up a small plate of seasoning that's gonna be spicy and yummy. Hello everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm Dan. Today we are going to Leshan. Leshan is a small city that's about 2 hours car ride away from Chengdu, and we're gonna go visit the biggest stone Buddha in the world. And also we're gonna have a lot of Leshan street food. And then in the afternoon we're gonna go visit Huanglongxi Guzhen, which is like the historic old town that people say it's a must visit. And it's gonna be a lot of fun and a lot of street food. So let's go. Alright guys, our first stop in Leshan, we're gonna take a boat ride to see the giant Buddha. At 71 meters tall, it's actually the largest and tallest stone Buddha in the world. And it's located at the confluence of 3 rivers, the Qiào, Minjiang, and Daduhe. So let's go check it out. Wow, guys, look at that magnificent giant Buddha. Wow. We're getting to the Buddha now. This is our guide, guys. We're heading for our first street food. It's gonna be tofu bread. Alright guys, our first stop, we're gonna try tofu bread in the small alley. This is pig intestine flavor, 非常豆腐脑. You got tofu, you have very thick paste, some scallion, some veggies, also peanuts, and you have some fried crisps also. Then on top, you have quite a bit of that pig intestine, the 非常. Mix it nicely. Alright, let's have a bite of everything. It's really flavorful. That texture is really soft, gooey. You know, like a very fine porridge. And then you get to that crunchy peanuts, and then that pig intestine kick in. It's really bouncy and chewy. I'm still chewing it. And you do get a little bit of that organ intestine kind of flavor, but in a good way. It's very nice. And the overall seasoning is savory. It's a little spicy, a little numbing. Top notch. See, that's tofu. Nice and soft. So much texture in one bite. Okay, let's get to the beef tofu now. They're basically the same except the toppings. Let's give it a try. I get a big bite on that beef. It's actually a little tough and a little chewy, but the flavor is top notch. Spicy, numbing, savory. And you actually don't get much of the tofu in there. It's called tofu bread, but it's more like a porridge with some tofu inside. I think I would recommend that 非常豆腐脑, the pig intestine one, a little more than the beef. The beef is beefy and flavorful, but it's a little chewy and tough. That's one down. Let's go for our next stop. 那通常推荐什么？
我们是那个毛肚、牛舌、白肚，这些都很好吃的。
Okay, guys, this is 张老二翘脚牛肉. They have been running for more than 20 years. 翘脚 means putting your legs up, so it's like because it's so good, you have to put your leg up while you eat it. Let's see how it tastes like. 这是鸭血吗？
猪血。
这猪血。啊，这是豆腐。
豆花。
And guys, here are all the ingredients.
对，就那个中草药牛骨熬汤，里边放牛肉、牛杂这些，汤特别鲜。
Alright, I think she just finished our order. Let's go have a try. We got a nice bowl of beef tongue, 毛肚. This is beef stomach that's supposed to process the grass. Because it's full stomach, we're gonna try a different stomach. This is called 白肚. So this is the spare stomach. Let's try the beef tongue first. And before we start, of course, we're gonna have a sip of the soup. Wow, it's really 鲜. That umami, wow, it's really light though, but it's also very rich in that beefy flavor. The soup alone is worth it. Let me try the beef tongue. I'm gonna try it just as is. Chewy, bouncy, beefy. Okay, let's try it with that chili sauce. Take a slice of beef, dip it in. Oh wow, it's tasting completely different now. It was sort of mild and savory. Now, that's spicy nangmin. Wow, I'm telling you, if the soup comes clear, they're gonna serve you up a small plate of seasoning that's gonna be spicy and nangmin. Let's move to the beef stomach. This is the cow stomach that's used to process the grass. Texture is phenomenal. Crunchy, slightly chewy in a good way. And then you can feel that all the small bumps on the surface of that cow stomach. Oh, very interesting texture. Okay, let's try it with that spicy chili seasoning. Generously coated with that seasoning. Spicy nangmin, a little salty. You're mostly tasting that crunchiness, that texture. But now we also have the last stomach, the white stomach, baidu. Let's have a bite. This one, not as crunchy, a little more chewy, but that stringy texture really like break apart when you bite into it. Top notch, very interesting texture. So nice. Let me continue to walk my way through this 翘脚牛肉. We'll get to our next stop. Guys, this is another must try in Leshan, 甜皮鸭, sweet skin duck, and the skin is generously coated with sugar syrup. Wow, I mean I can actually feel that sticky coating on my fingers. Let's have a bite. I'm gonna start with a nice duck leg. Super flavorful. Oh, it's actually savory and got a nice smokiness inside. On the outside, it's really sweet, and you get slight crunchiness on the outside. And you can taste that this duck has been exercising, chewy, but that's really flavorful. Wow, and the sweetness, it's strange, but it's very delicious. Okay, let's try another piece. This one is really meaty. This has a lot more meat ratio, so the meat, you can actually taste that chewy, meaty savoriness from that roasted duck. That's the 甜皮鸭. Let's go.伯伯，你在这卖多久了？
哇，卖了10几年了。小伙伴们的炸薯。
Oh, alright. 脆皮豆腐，乐山 specialty. Let's have a try. I like it. Interesting flavor. So you get sweet, sour, savory, spicy, and little nangmin. It's very interesting. And the outside is super crunchy. And you also have that crunchiness and refreshness from that pickled radish. Oh, this is very interesting. Definitely worth a try. It's 3 Chinese yuan each. Alright guys, this is Huanglongxi Guzhen, historic town that's been here for over 1,000 years. Let's go check it out. Guys, we're inside the Huanglongxi Guzhen now. This place is packed, but we're gonna walk around and see what's up. Alright guys, we're still inside the Huanglongxi Guzhen. Let me tell you, it's crazy here. On the main street in the middle, there's like the small river runs through it. And everybody is in there having fun with the water. Oh my god. But I run into this one called 万丝饼, which means 10,000 streams. It's very, very special. I haven't seen it anywhere else. So I gotta give it a try. Let me show you guys. And I got a spicy and numbing flavor. Okay, let's have a bite. So crunchy. You bite into it, just all that small crunchy little threads just breaks apart. Wow, and it is savory. And I choose the spicy and numbing flavor. Not so spicy, not so numbing, but it's a nice savoriness to it. Let's keep going and see what we can find. Guys, we stumbled upon this small store. It's called 泰婆豆豉. 豆豉 is basically fermented bean paste. And look at all those metals that they warm. So it's gotta be good. And they're very generous in offering samples. Let's have a try. I think this is a pickled radish. Oh, really crunchy. And when you bite into it, that's very fragrant, pungent chili sauce. It's really savory. Sweet, a little sour. Oh, top notch. Okay, I'm gonna go try one more sample. Guys, this is the famous 豆豉, and he was telling me it's gonna be salty, so I'm gonna go light and have a small bite. Oh, really nice bean flavor. So aromatic, so flavorful. And that slight crunchiness on top with that aromatic from sesame. Oh, this is top notch. Alright guys, we actually got 2 bottles. Then you know how good this is. Guys, walking through the small alleys, we're gonna go meet up with the rest of the crew and head back to Chengdu. I'm very happy with the day trip. See the Leshan giant Buddha and have a tour of the busiest old town that I've ever been to so far. Alright, it was a lot of fun and a lot of eating. And I hope you guys enjoy watching this video too. If you like this video, please do me a favor and click that subscribe button. And see you next time. Bye.